All right, time to start our engines now. Got some NASCAR news. The first black woman to make history now in the pit. Yes, she's the first crew member.
That's right. Brehanna Daniels, the first to break down that barrier in 2017, all part of a push to drive toward more diversity and inclusion in racing. With her story, here is ABC's Faith Abube.
Getting ready to race.
The race cars take off. And the adrenaline on pit road is running high. Brehanna Daniels' sole focus is on one car. Air gun in hand, ready to jump towards the moving car at a moment's notice. And here it comes for a pit stop. Brehanna and team quickly yank off and replace the 70-pound tires. Repeat on the other side, and the car is back in the race within seconds.
It's a lot of pressure.
As she often is, Brehanna the only woman in this pit crew. Not only is she in NASCAR, at just 27 years old, the former college basketball point guard is also making history. She's now the first black woman tire changer to pit in NASCAR's top racing series. For NASCAR, the hope is to have more people who look like Brehanna in the pit, in the cars, the stands, and beyond. Max Siegel exclusively manages NASCAR's Drive for Diversity program. Siegel, NASCAR's first highest-ranking black executive, says over the last decade, more than 60 of NASCAR's women and minority drivers have come through the program. Since 2009, the program has trained 75 gender and ethnically diverse candidates for NASCAR's pit crews.
The biggest stock car race in the world.
While the Drive for Diversity program is keen to celebrate progress, Siegel knows success requires much more work.
There are a lot of people that resist it. I personally choose to ignore the resistance.
You're doing a good job.
Stay focused on the mission.
Is it from them wobbling though?
Dr. Keitra Armstrong teaches race and inclusion in sports at the University of Michigan. Historically, she says NASCAR has not been a welcoming space for black people. Until last year, Confederate battle flags flew high at races.
You see that symbol and you know that it evokes these feelings of hatred and racial denigration. If you're a black consumer, it's hard to enjoy the sports or the leisure or the activity when you're surrounded by this ambiance or this effervescence that's racially discriminating.
On the track,
hey, what pit box are you in?
And behind the wall,
What pit stall are you in?
change has been slow. There are few women and minorities represented.
It's like you must be doing something right.
It wasn't until 2012, 64 years after NASCAR began, that assigned its first female pit crew member, Christmas Abbott. Since then, only 15 pit crew members have been women. Only 3 have been women of color. The NASCAR fan base is also overwhelmingly white. Based on NASCAR's own data, 25% of fans identify as multicultural, only 9% as black.
There was a time where when you think about race and sport, NASCAR would be on the not so positive end of this spectrum.
Is that a swipe right?
I think it's really becoming more intentional in addressing its past, its racist past, and things that it can do better to respond to this multicultural generation and this multicultural market.
Well, you're standing back there, you're like...
As for what success looks like,
Do you feel like you have to prove yourself each and every day?
10, 20 years from now, the Drive for Diversity program is still writing that chapter, but Brehanna Daniels already likes where it's going.
There's always room for improvement, but like I said, I'm very proud of NASCAR. That was a little warm-up, nice warm-up. For all the progress it's made. Always room for improvement. I would love to see it. Win on 3? 1, 2, 3, win!
That smile on her face says everything. She is so passionate and certainly paving the way. Our thanks to Faith for that.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.